In this video, you're going to learn how to start your own online business in 2021. Now, if you're new here, my name is Donnie Brown and I am your new ecom bestie, okay? I specialize in getting to the bag. So if you sell products online, this is the place to be because I'm going to teach you how to grow your online sales. So if you clicked on this video, clearly you are trying to make money online. And so I want to help you do that. So let's hop into exactly how to start your own online business in 2021. Now, there are a ton of online businesses you can start, but today I'm going to talk to you about how you can start your own product business. This right here is actually something that you can do whether you have a skill set or not, whether you know how to make products or not. You can actually do this right now. Let's get into how to do it. The first thing that you need to do in order to start your own online business, your own online product business, you need to actually find your product. What are you gonna sell? So in order to do that, I recommend going to this amazing website called alibaba.com. Shout out to them. This video is actually sponsored by Alibaba, so thank you so much for actually sponsoring this video. I've personally been using Alibaba for years, and they have so many options on there for products and different things that you can sell online. Alibaba is a website where you can actually have access to a ton of manufacturers. It's amazing. So if you are looking to sell anything, literally anything, you can probably find a manufacturer or a vendor or a supplier, whatever you want to call them, you can find them on Alibaba. What you're going to do is you're going to pick a product, but the way you're going to choose this product is based on your budget and also based on what people are buying right now in the market. What is there a demand for? Don't just pick a product because you like it. Pick it based on what is trending at the moment. And so all you have to do is go to my good sis Google and look up trending products, and you can also look up the projections for that, so you can see if people are expected to buy this product for the next few years or whatever. And you want to pick something like that where the industry is growing. Once you figure out which product it is that you want to sell based on what's trending, what's popular, then you're going to go back to Alibaba. The great thing about Alibaba is that when you go on there, you can actually not only search what product it is that you're looking for, but because these are manufacturers, you can have them customize things if you need to. So when you're searching, you're going to be able to type in the product that you're looking for. So let's say that you decide you want to sell lashes. So you would go on there and type in lashes, and let's say you want to sell wispy lashes or short lashes, whatever it is, you can get really specific and type that in. And then it's going to show you all these vendors or all these manufacturers that sell those products and the different kinds of products that they have available. So when you see something that you like, you're just going to click into that listing, and then from there it's going to tell you the minimum order quantity, which is the smallest amount that you can order at one time from this manufacturer, because all of them have a minimum order quantity, okay? And so you want to pick one that's in your budget because it's going to tell you the price that it is per unit, but it's also going to tell you how many units you have to buy, which is the minimum order quantity, or MOQ. So because of that, you want to pick a quality product, but you want to pick one that's in your price range, or you can negotiate with them. So all you have to do is click the little message button and message them, and you can begin communicating with them and try to negotiate things. It's a really, really great platform to use to find products. Some people, sometimes people think it's intimidating or it's harder, but it's actually way better. So when you start communicating with them, you might realize that you can put your logo on there, they can do custom packaging, they might be able to do all these amazing things that you wouldn't be able to do if you went to somewhere else. So I highly, highly recommend going on Alibaba. Step 2 is to pick a concept. Picking a concept is so, so important, and this is where people go wrong. They think that their product being so nice and great or whatever is enough to sell the product and get people to love it and buy it over and over and over. And that's not enough. Your product being good is just not enough. So you need to pick a concept, or even more so, a marketing angle that you're going to use when you're promoting and talking about your products. And the way that you do that is you pick it based on who your customer is, who your ideal customer is. So for instance, let's say I decided to do wispy lashes. I wanted to sell these lashes to women that are in the workplace and they go to work, but they always want to look well put together. So what I would do at that point is I'm not going to emphasize the fact that they're just wispy lashes. That's not what I'm going to emphasize. I'm going to more so emphasize the fact that this is going to make them look well put together for the office, okay? Because that is who my customer is, and that is why she would need to wear the lashes. So I'm going to emphasize how easy it is to wear them, how easy they are to apply, how this is perfect for the working woman, stuff like that. I'm going to bring that kind of stuff up when I'm marketing the product. So you need to pick a concept and angle and then really play into it. So play into it with your visuals. If you know that you're selling to the working woman, then you might want to have that in your visuals. You're not just gonna do a regular photo shoot like everyone else and do the regular beauty shots. You know, you're going to actually get women in dress clothes and make them look like they do when they go to work, and show them wearing these lashes and show the before and afters, all kinds of things, but just make sure that your visuals actually match your concept so that your ideal customer can see themselves in everything that you put out and everything that you do. Okay, so step 3 is to start promoting before you launch. This is so important, okay? Especially with physical products, because you don't want to get products after you find your product on Alibaba. You don't want to get products and then end up having them sit around and they not sell. And the way to actually make sure your products sell is to promote them ahead of your launch. The goal is always to get people to decide to buy from you before you actually launch the product. That way, when you actually launch, people are running to check out and they're eager to buy, and you get sales right away. And this allows you to feel more confident in your product as well. No one likes to launch and not get any sales, and that's so discouraging. But the reason that happens is because you haven't properly promoted your product ahead of time, and you haven't done it enough times for people to actually go on and see the value, make the decision, and go on and buy your product. They're saying literally people might need to see your product up to 21 times to actually decide to buy it. And that's a lot of times. So you need to make sure you're doing your due diligence ahead of your launch and promoting it. And every time you release a new product, the same thing. You need to be promoting it and making sure people are well aware of your product. And one of my favorite things to do is to actually create a wait list. This allows you to see how much interest there is in your products. So you might even want to start the wait list before you order all of your product, right? Because the great thing about Alibaba is that you can actually go on and get samples from these manufacturers. So I recommend that when you start your order, you go on and get a sample, okay? Test it out, see if you like it, and then if you do, then you can place a big order with the company. What I would do is before I even place that order, I would use that sample, start taking pictures of it, and I would start using that content to promote the product that you're gonna sell. That way you can start seeing how much interest people have, how excited they are, and then if you do the wait list and you start a wait list, that will really allow you to see how many people are interested in buying this product, and it'll help you gauge more so how many units to buy as well. So the way that you build this wait list is you're going to start an email list, okay? Make them sign up for your email list in order to be on the wait list. That way, once your products launch, you can send them an email notifying them that the product is launched and they can go shop now. But the key to getting people to join your wait list is to give them something exclusive for joining the list, okay? Whether that be a gift with their purchase, whether that be free shipping, just think of something good that people would want. I try to stay away from like regular 20% off, 30% off sales because you don't necessarily want to discount your product right away. But adding perks to the product that they're getting, that always is great. Okay, so number 4 is to build your website, all right? So now that you've started promoting, you're getting all your product, all that stuff, now we're gonna build your website. So on the website, it's super important that you are making a website that is easy to check out on, okay? A lot of us like to do a lot of fancy things, make it all pretty and all that stuff, and that's great. But we need to be more concerned with making sure people have the proper information that they would need in order to decide to buy from you, and also making sure that the checkout process is easy. If there is anything that keeps people from checking out on your website, then you are going to be messed up and you're not going to be very happy with the amount of sales you're getting. So it's really imperative that you check it, have a friend check it, and make sure it's easy to like go through the process of finding the product that you want and checking out, okay? And then the other thing is, like I said, the information. So a lot of times we forget that people don't know everything about our product. For instance, if I was selling lashes, in the product description, I might need to explain what type of eyes the lashes look best on, because there are different shapes of eyes. So I might need to say, like, this looks best on hooded eyes, this looks best on big eyes, wide set eyes, you know, explain all of that. Also explain how you can adjust it, because sometimes lashes are kind of long, and so you might need to explain, like, hey, if you have smaller eyes, you can just go on and cut off the end and then make it fit your eyes. You also need to explain, like, what kind of band is on there, what it's made of. Is it made of mink, silk, whatever? Is it synthetic? Like, explain all of those things, because that's what people are wondering, and that's going to help them make the decision on if that product is right for them. So the more information you can give, the better. So always include the materials, the size, recommendations. People want to know processing times, how long they should expect to wait, stuff like that. So I would totally include that information as well. The last tip is to get traffic. And I have a really specific strategy when it comes to getting traffic. I'm not just going to tell you, oh, get somebody to promote your stuff on Instagram. No, here's the key, okay? You want a mixture of traffic. You want short-term traffic, but you also want evergreen traffic, okay? So evergreen traffic is when you get people to promote your product on a platform where there's consistent traffic coming over and over and over, okay? For instance, like YouTube. YouTube is a place where you can get evergreen traffic, because you put the content up once, and then from there on, you're always getting views, always getting traffic from the same content. So it's really, really important that you utilize platforms like this, you know, getting traffic to your website, because you can, like, literally, it's insane the amount of traffic that you can get from the same video for years and years and years to come, as long as the video is quality and as long as it's searchable, okay? So I would recommend, if you don't want to actually make YouTube content, I totally recommend that you start partnering with YouTubers that make content on topics similar to what you sell. So if you're selling lashes, you need to partner with beauty influencers or makeup influencers so that they can actually make videos about your lashes. I recommend evergreen traffic because, like I said, it's going to get you consistent traffic for a very long time. Same thing with Google. If you can optimize your website and do your SEO really, really well, you can get traffic over and over and over for a very long time, and that's invaluable. Whereas on Instagram or Facebook, my content is not gonna have that long of a life. Like on Instagram, after about 24 hours, maximum 48 hours, people aren't really seeing the same post. Like after you post it, after that, the algorithm is not pushing it anymore. You don't have an opportunity to make that content get you a lot of traffic for a long time. It'll get you some traffic for a small amount of time for a few hours, but it's not gonna help you long term. So that's why you wanna do both. You wanna have short-term traffic coming from places like Instagram, but then also have long-term traffic where people are finding you in the search engine or finding you on YouTube and stuff like that. And then putting those two together is really gonna help you see the results that you're looking for as far as sales. Now, if you're still here, you might as well just go on and watch another one of my videos, because I have so many videos about how to grow your online business and how to sell products online. So just stick around. Let's keep it going, and I'll see you in the next video.